watching TikTok, and I have the opposite of claustrophobia. I like hugs and crowded elevators. Hi, welcome! I know, I'm wearing a loud outfit. I feel like I have to address it first. It's loud, I know. I like attention, and it works. It does. I like wearing fun outfits, because then it's like I don't have to try with my personality, right? So I'm boring. Hi! Yes, all right, let's jump into it, y'all. Well, first, this is my first time ever on the Punchline stage. I'm so excited because I used to be a cocktail waitress at a comedy club and whisper, like, did you want more fried pickles? During this, so I'm excited to be up here. All right, everyone, I had my first ever hot girl summer. First ever hot girl summer, give it up, y'all. We can get rowdy. Oshkosh by Gosh is closed next door, okay? Let's get wild. First ever hot girl summer because I grew up with strict parents, and which is good. They kept me safe. It was needed. And but now, like, so I went for it, okay? Like every summer, I used to like be the one who'd like wear like a one-piece bathing suit and like go to Target and get a skirt. My friends would be like, is that for tennis? I'd be like, no, it's a real bathing suit. Okay, what I'm saying is, I would never shave, but I would always put conditioner on my pubes. I know I'm not alone. All right, so then first hot girl summer, I got my first ever Brazilian wax. I heard, ouch, yeah, it hurt, okay, but it was worth it, but I'm paying for it now, okay? Paying for it. It was hot then, but a month later, I've got a bunch of ingrown hairs. Not so hot. God, ingrown hairs, it feels like it looks like I was bit by a spider. Like a really perverted spider, right? What a pervert. And she's thirsty, y'all. Like, I'll keep getting people messaging me, and I'll be like, ooh, sorry, tested positive for COVID again. Just wait another week. It's a good excuse. At least we'll say that. It's been rough. It's a good excuse. Yeah, so my parents are strict, thank goodness. But I feel like if you have kids, I feel like just don't be too strict. Because what happens is we all get a rebellious period, and if you're strict, it just delays the onset of when that happens. Okay, y'all, I'm in my 30s. I know you couldn't tell. It's all right. Okay, so it's dangerous because it's like the mistakes I should have been making in my like late teens, early 20s, I'm making now in my 30s with harder consequences, okay? The first time I tried cocaine, I was 32. It's dangerous. I stayed up till 8 a.m. and I missed a dermatology appointment, okay? It's dangerous. I have a lot of moles I'm worried about. I call them my meat skittles. That punchline's just for me, and it only gets groans. All right. My friends are trying to peer pressure me to do shrooms, though. Do it? Oh, I'm so scared. It's funny, they always like, their encouragement is like, it really opens up your mind. I'm like, so does reading. And then they're like, no, you just have to do it with somebody you really trust. Well, I'm like, well, I guess I'll never do that. I don't trust anybody. What? Trust issues. All right, if you're like me and have trust issues, do this. I purposely put food in my teeth to see which friends say something. That's a good trick. Okay, but I will say, being wild, I do have tattoos. Does anyone else have the mark of the beast? I love my tattoos. I wasn't prepared for how often you have to talk to strangers about what they mean. Right? You're like, it means I don't respect my body, is what that means. But I think it just bothers them because it's a permanent choice. But there's other choices in life that are permanent that scare me more. Like having kids, right? You wouldn't make a pregnant woman answer all the questions I've had to answer about my tattoos, right? People are bold, right? You can't go up to a pregnant woman and just be like, it's really cute. Is that something you always wanted? You can tell me, were you just like drunk in Cincinnati? I hear they're addicting. You're gonna get more? I've always wanted to get one, but I'm scared of needles. Yeah, wait, what? Yeah, that was a little innuendo. That was a thinker one. Needles, all right. All right, y'all. So, I'm a feminist who loves pro wrestling. Come on, Sunday. I know, it's a weird thing. It can happen. My name is Brittany. I used to go to brunch. Now I go to VFWs and yell, give him a chair! And I have more than 2 friends named Dale. Yeah, I love pro wrestling. My friends are like, how can you be a feminist and like pro wrestling? I'm like, there's a lot of similarities. They're both about justice. And whenever I bring up either topic at a party, nobody likes to talk to me. They're like, you know that's not real. And I'm like, pro wrestling? And they're like, feminism. They're both real! Do you guys like pro wrestling? We'll talk later. No, all right. Everyone who does is at home watching Sunday Night Raw. Just kidding, it's Monday Night Raw. But we had to get it in somehow, okay? All right, I'm back in school. I'm back finishing college. Thank you! I didn't say I'm doing well. I'm just back in school. Yeah, I never got my degree, and it's always been a big insecurity, because like I thought people can tell. They can't tell. Yeah, like she probably has like a marketing degree, probably. People can't tell. I feel like it's like adult braces. It's like no one noticed till you pointed it out. I love all my jokes unconditionally, okay? I love all of them unconditionally. So today is World Mental Health Day. Okay, yes! I love this because one, I got into comedy. I'm in recovery from depression and OCD and very proud of it. And that's why I got into comedy. And I wanted to do comedy to like destigmatize mental illness. That's exhausting. Destigmatize, that already sounds exhausting. And then like mental illness, we need to rebrand it, guys. That's a rough. So what I decided to do is I just want to stigmatize being normal. Right? Yeah! Like the world is going to hell in a handbasket and you're getting to work on time? You're clipping your toenails? What's wrong with you? You're not pulling fire alarms in barbecue restaurants or stripping naked to win an argument? What's wrong with you? Those are specific to me, okay? True stories. We'll talk later. I used to work at a vintage clothing store. Super fun. Oh, I loved it. It was so much fun. I loved it because I'm lazy. If you ever work in retail, you know, like the worst line you heard is there something in the back? But like in vintage, like there's only one of everything. So you'd be like, if it doesn't fit you, that's the only one that survived the 60s. I loved it. I love vintage. Vintage is thrift shopping for rich people. Yeah, right, yeah. I love it. Vintage is technically 20 years, so that means the year 2001 is vintage.
No.
Ooh, I know, it's okay, we'll all learn together. I know, it gets all of us, right? It's just funny to me because it's like I cherish everything I have from my grandmother, and it's just funny for me to think, like, if I have a granddaughter, and I'd just be like, your grandmother dry humped your grandfather in the sequin tube top. Can't wait to do that. Can't wait to do that. All right, my name is Britt. Follow me on Instagram, it's Britt_beer. If we're not doing that, what are we here for? And if you forget my name, it's gonna hurt my feelings, because I'm really good at remembering names. Makes me feel kind of creepy, actually. Because most people say the line, right? They're like, I'm not good at names, but I'm great at faces. What does that mean? You're good at faces? Like, is that your hobby? You're like, show me an object, I'll tell you if it's a face or not. That's a face, that's a tree, like, whatever. I feel like it's just a nice way of being like, I didn't think you were worth remembering. Maybe they played Guess Who a lot growing up. Who knows? Maybe they're also at after-school daycare with Linda, all right? Thank y'all so much. I'm Britt Beer. Okay, y'all, this is such a fun show. I am so excited to bring up your next comedian because they are so much fun. So just start building that applause because we're going to bring them up properly.